Hello everyone, this is Usage Sake, back again with another episode of Root Letter. So, last episode we read Bestie's letter, the Magatama bead letter, and we're presumably going to meet Bestie, or really speak to the woman from the art museum and get her to confess to us. We have a previous relationship already, so hopefully this will go smoothly. But we'll find out. Maybe we'll have to be a dick to her too. Alright, so I'll try going to the place where the Fumino residence used to be. Okay. Vacant lot. Okay. Oh, there's flowers there. I've come to the former site of the Fumino residence. It's overgrown with weeds. I walk around the empty lot. Huh? There's a wilted bouquet of flowers in the empty lot. It's wilted, but it looks like it was an offering. A lady from the neighborhood comes by. You came again. Oh, hello, ma'am. Maybe I'll try asking her about these flowers. Ma'am, was it you who made this flower offering? No, it wasn't me. Then I wonder who it was. Come to think of it, I think someone was here 4 nights ago. Someone you've seen before? It wasn't the one. I wasn't the one who saw her. It was my son, but he said it was a woman. A woman, huh? 4 days ago was Tuesday. I met a woman here that day. It was Yukari Ishihara from the art museum. I stop and think about 4 days ago. Well, I've got shopping to do. She goes off. Yukari Ishihara. I should have taken that class roster from 4 Eyes. Huh? Wait a sec. I know I copied down the names. It might come in handy. Also, we haven't done anything with this yet. Maybe some of these items are not used for anything. Same for this. I checked the guidebook. I wrote the names of the class roster in the margins. It says number 1, Fuyumi Abe. Number 2, Kana Igarashi. Number 3, Ryo Ueno. The names are in Japanese alphabetical order, so if there is a Yukari Ishihara, it should be between Kana Igarashi and Ryo Ueno. Her name isn't there. She isn't one of the classmates. Maybe she got married. Walking around is making me hungry. There's only one place to go when I'm hungry. Or she didn't tell you her actual name. How many more do we have at this place? How many more stamps? Just a couple, I think. 2 more, maybe? I've arrived at Kamiarian. Sanpei comes over. Welcome. Today, I'll have one of the Sumo Ashikoshi items. I look at the stamp rally card. I have A and Shi remaining. I look at the menu. I'll have the Shirauo whitebait sashimi meal. Yes, sir. One Shirauo... Yes, sir. One Shira Uo Sashimi Meal. Sanpei lives in a lively voice, says in a lively voice, and goes to the kitchen. If you're feeling energetic, you can solve mysteries, I guess. Sanpei comes back. I've made a huge discovery. What? It's so huge. Don't faint, okay? So what is it? I figured out the days when the ghost appears. Do you mean the ghost that appears at the side of the former Fumina residence? Exactly. When I check the blog, the days when the ghost appears are always, don't tell me, on Tuesdays? How do you know? I thought it was a huge discovery. Sanpei returns to the kitchen. A ghost that appears on Tuesdays, huh? Tuesday is the best day of the week. Sanpei brings over the Shirao Uo sashimi meal. God, I can't freaking read. Granted, this is like the 4th episode in a row that I've recorded. Sanpei brings over the Shira Uo sashimi meal. It's really hard to just like read out loud Japanese words without having pre-read them. Thanks for waiting. Okay. So this is sashimi? It's cut into really thin strips, I guess. Looks good. I want to chow down. I don't know. It honestly doesn't look that good to me. I like sashimi, but cut in thin strips like that, it's just weird, I guess. This looks delicious. Time to forget about mystery solving for a while and enjoy the meal. I ate the Shira Uo whitebait sashimi meal. The Shira Uo is tender and chewy and absolutely delicious. Yet another perfect dish. I devour the sashimi. Genkichi appears from the kitchen. Half price for him. Of course. Are you sure you want to give me that big a discount all the time? It's alright. Anyway, how about your stamp rally card? I take out the stamp rally card. Genkichi stamps the shi on the stamp rally card. Now there's just the ah left to get stamped. Only one more to go. Where'd you go today? I went to see the site where the Fumina residence was. Oh yeah? It's kind of empty today. Do you usually get a lot of customers? Oh, we're really busy during lunchtime and all. If anything, it's rare for this place to be empty. His mind seems to be elsewhere. Did I say something that might have offended him? Maybe his business isn't doing that well. Maybe I won't get half the price off tomorrow. He looks glum. I'm pretty sure it was because I mentioned visiting the empty lot. Oh, interesting. I wonder if something's bothering him. I'll try asking. You look down. What's the matter? The Fuminos used to come here. What sort of people were they? The husband was an accomplished college professor. The wife, Yoko, was also a great person, but she sometimes would say things that didn't make sense. What do you mean? After her daughter died, she would speak as if she were still alive. Maybe she was unable to accept her daughter's death and convinced herself that Aya was still alive. They came here the day before she died, too. She was doing better than before and seemed really happy. She was saying her daughter was going to throw her a Christmas party. Her letter also mentioned that she was going to throw a Christmas party. Was it the same party? But I thought the letter said that they had the Christmas party. Oh, maybe if they came on the 24th, she died the night of the 25th. So she could have had the party the next day and then died that night. Well, I better get going. Yeah, thanks for the food. Alright, I had a lot to eat. Maybe I'll take a walk around the Kiyomise shopping area. Okay. Let's do that. I walk toward the DVD shop. Yeah, I need to return that. There's a flyer for used CDs. 1 for 300 yen, 3 for 900 yen. It's not a deal. I make it seem like it's a deal, but it's just like, yeah, they're each 300 yen. I can do math. Just around the corner. I didn't know there was a used CD shop around here. When I look at the flyer more closely, it shows a map to the DVD shop. It's the DVD shop that Koguma was talking about. It looks like they sell used CDs too. Is there a record from that time? Speaking of which, Old Man Koguma was saying he wanted a record. I guess I'll check this place out. They're selling old records and cassette tapes in the back of the store. I guess they for some reason I thought it was a DVD rental shop. But I guess they just sell stuff? I don't know. What was the name of the singer the old man was talking about? Shopkeeper comes out from the back. Music is great, isn't it? Life without music is nothing. The shopkeeper is kind of a poser, isn't he? Yeah, look at his hair. Are you looking for something? The thing is, I don't know the title. I see. Let's have you sing it. And a 5, a 6, 7, 8. It's too embarrassing to sing it. He said an old movie star sing it. A Japanese movie star, I think. Is it Yutaro Ishizuka? No, not him. Sho Shishida? Nope, not him either. It was something like Mori or Hayashi or Yuhi. Is it Asahi Obayashi? That's it. If it's Asahi Obayashi, I'm a huge fan. What were the lyrics about? The lyrics were about having a girl in Kochi and Hakodate and Yokohama and so on. Of course I know it. It's I'll be at the shop under my old name, right? I've got it on vinyl. Wait, you've got it? His song is about a woman whose name keeps changing because her parents keep getting married and divorced. Oh, interesting. It's a tragic love song about the difficulties of the separated lovers trying to meet again. Okay, so Yukari Ishihara, her last name changed because her parents got divorced and redivorced, and she also mentioned her mother had been married like 3 times, or 5 times. So her name changed multiple times. So on the record, it might be different than what her name actually is now. So that's what it was about. I guess the parents' divorce can affect the kids' last names, huh? How about the Asahi Obayashi album and exit the shop? I acquired Asahi Obayashi's album. Well, that old man helped us, I guess. I come back to the Kiyomise shopping area. I get a text message on my cell phone. I got a text from Yuka. I unlocked my phone and checked the text. Jun is doing better now. We'll close the shop today so he can recuperate, but we should be able to open back up from tomorrow. I'm glad Fatty seems to be back to normal. I text back to Yuka. There's something I want you to look into. Let's meet at the Monet Dango shop. Yuka replies back right away. Okay, I'll head over there now. She seems really willing to help us, which is weird. I guess she's concerned about her husband. Or fiance. I arrived at the Monet Dango shop. I go inside the shop. Yuka is already there. What was that all about yesterday? I know it was kind of messed up, but I wanted to find out the cause of Fatty's fear of blood. Please don't do stuff like that. Yeah, you dick. Sorry. So, were you able to find out the cause? Not yet, but I came across a hint. What is it? Cochineal. That's a good thing to ask. That day, Fatty said cochineal when he was in pain. If we can figure out what he meant by that word, we might be able to find out something. Cochineal is an ingredient used in food coloring. When do you use it? We use it to bring out a red color in the food. Also, apparently they use it to make fake blood for special effects. Fake blood, huh? Do you think that has something to do with it? Well, I don't know yet. Maybe he was saying cochineal to trick himself into thinking Fumino's blood was fake and it was all like a prank? Or because her suicide was fake and maybe Fatty helped? I don't know. Hang on, I meant to ask her a favor. Listen, there's something I want you to look into. What is it? There should be a girl named Nishino among Fatty's high school classmates. I want you to find out her full name. Nishino's full name. I'll see what I can find out. Sorry to ask you such a strange favor. It's for Jun's sake, right? He's in pain right now. He should be able to rest easier psychologically if we make the truth known. I'll try going to Tamatsukuryu Shrine next. Okay? Check guidebook. Tamatsukuryu Shrine is located just beyond Tamatsukurui Hot Springs. Okay. Oh, it's really far down. I arrived at the Tamatsukurui Hot Spring town. Oh, it's a completely different town. It's a laid-back hot springs town with a lot of little inns and gift shops. Looks good. This place is kind of relaxing. There's a spot by the Tamayu River where you can soak in a foot spa and see the Magatama bead sculptures on the bridge. It's the Yuyakushi Square wash basin. This water is supposed to help you get healthy, beautiful skin. I've come to Tamatsukurui Shrine. It has a tranquil atmosphere, enveloped by greenery and quiet. There are visitors lined up at the shrine office. It looks like they're buying something. A female visitor starts talking to me. We're buying wishing stones to make into good luck charms. This is where you buy the wishing stones? You buy a stone here, purify it with water, then touch it to the stone over there. That's how the power of the shrine stone gets transferred to the wishing stone. Oh yeah? After that, you write your wish at the Hall of Worship, and you're done. I'll give it a try. An ancient shrine that appears in the Izumo no Kuni Fudoki up the Tamayu River, a little ways from Tamatsukurui Onsengai. The enshrined deity is the ancestor god of Tamatsu Kurui, Kushiyakarudama no Mikoto. In ancient times, Izuma no Kuni no Miyatsuko had jewels made here to present to the imperial court. It's a mouthful. Okay. There's a building back there too. What could be inside? Okay, how do I do the wishing thing? I go to the front of the shrine office. Excuse me, I'd like a wishing stone, please. May your wish be fulfilled. Hey, you were at the other shrine. You're cheating. Buy a wishing stone. Acquired wishing stone. After this, I touch it to the shrine's stone, huh? I have to wash it first, don't I? There's a round stone with a sacred straw cord hung around it. This is a nexus of magical power, huh? The round stone with the sacred straw cord around it is the shrine stone. I can feel an invisible power when I draw near the stone. The protective stone next to it is said to ward off evil and have healing powers. Young female visitors are purifying their wishing stones with water and touching them to the shrine stone. 15 years ago, she came here with Bestie. I slowly close my eyes. I and Bestie stand next to each other, touching our wishing stones to the shrine stone. Now our wishes will come true. What did you wish for? It's a secret. Oh, tell me. I can't tell you, even if you are my bestie. Then I won't tell you either. Bestie laughs cheerfully. I purify my wishing stone in the water, then touch it to the shrine stone. It's strange how calm it makes me feel. I wish to meet my pen pal. Okay, lastly I write my wish, and I'm done. It looks like there's writing, but it's too blurry to read. There's water gushing out. They're made round by the power of nature. That's pretty amazing. Okay. It says it's the water of the gods. How do I write my wish? I'll write my wish on the wishing paper. May my pen pal be safe, and may I be able to meet her. There were 2 wishing papers. The visitor before me puts one in the wishing paper box in the hall of worship. She puts the other in her drawstring pouch, along with the wishing stone. Following the other visitors, I put the wishing stone and the wishing paper into the drawstring pouch I received. So that's it, huh? I hope it'll bring me luck. Acquired wishing paper. You're supposed to take this paper, write your wish on it, and put it in the pouch with your wishing stone. A type of stone they sell at the Tamatsu Kurui shrine. It looks like agate. It comes with a pouch and a paper charm. Oh, it's agate. Interesting. That's how we communicate with UFOs. UFOs, Takaya. That's what happened. Finally, we solved it. Still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14. 14 more items. But we're pretty close to done, I think. I think there's 10 letters, so we have 2 more chapters after this. What do I do now? I'll go back to the Hot Springs town for now. I've come to the Hot Springs town. I look around and see a gift shop by the street. I'll have a look around at the souvenirs. It's a telephone pole. Oh, thank you. Cool. Pointless information. There's a ton of telephone poles. Why did you point out just that one? Is this a hot spring inn? The view from this bridge is pretty nice, too. You want to go to the gift shop? Okay, here. This is the same picture they used for the other gift shop. I walk into the gift shop. I look around at the souvenirs. They have rice crackers, cookies, sweet buns, hot spring eggs, and accessories. Oh, are hot spring eggs like a real thing? In Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town, there's a hot spring near your house, and you could bring an egg there and cook it in the hot spring by dropping it in. It's like a kind of a secret, like, way to make a little bit of extra cash or use it for energy. So I wonder if that must be like a real thing. It's just boiling like an egg. Huh. I wonder if they have anything interesting. Also, let's check the guidebook. Ah, too bad. Looks like the Shimaneko keychains are all sold out. Damn. They have Magatama bead pendants. They have a pink Magatama bead pendant for sale. It was a different color, but Ishihara was wearing the same item. A saleswoman comes over. Would you like one? It's our very own Magatama bead pendant. You can only buy them here. They're not sold elsewhere? No, they're sold exclusively at this hot spring. They're only sold here. If you want one, you have to get it here before you leave. This pendant is a different color from the one she was wearing. Do you have any red ones? We only sell the color of the month. Red is for December. A saleswoman brings over a brochure. There are pictures of Magatama bead pendants in 12 different colors, one for each month. White for January, blue for February, silver for March, yellow for April, light purple for May, pink for June, light blue for July, green for August, orange for September, brown for October, purple for November, and red for December. I'd have to come here in December in order to get the red Magatama bead pendant. That's right. I wonder if Ishihara has been here before in December. You can also have your initials engraved on the Magatama bead for free. How about one? No, not today, thanks. I'll just take this brochure. I take the brochure and leave the shop. Acquired gift shop pamphlet. I leave the gift shop. I'll go back and ask the classmates about Bestie. Who should I ask first? I'll go around and ask everyone. It's too early for the weather forecast, so I'll go to the theater company. No, if I'm going to ask, it'd be better for Four Eyes first. I'm sure I can see him if I go to the city office. Stop bothering people. You know where she is. Like, you know who it is. Come on, just go there. Just go to the art museum. Can I just go there? Like, I don't need to ask anybody. I know who it is. There's a reception desk. I can buy admission tickets from here. Okay. I guess we just have to do what they ask. I think this game is more linear than it lets on. I don't think you can really do things out of order. Which is fine. It's just, I Didn't think that's what it was. I'll ask Four Eyes about Bestie. The city office is closed. Shoot, they're closed on Saturdays. If I'm looking for Bitch, I can probably find her at the theater company her daughter attends. Let's try Waterworks first. She told me explicitly to leave her alone, or she was gonna get like, she was gonna like call the cops. No one's here. Who's running the shop then? The doors to the theater company are closed. The theater company is closed too, huh? I'll try Waterworks too, just in case. Oh my god. If she's at Waterworks, I'm gonna be pissed, because I just went there. I've arrived at Waterworks. They're crowded today. Oh, but 10 seconds ago, no one was here. Suspicious. The manager comes over. Welcome. Is Riko Sasaki here? Not today. Alright, thanks. I leave Waterworks. No one was here either. Who else is a former classmate, I could ask? Can I just call Monkey? Let's go to Matsue Oba High School. I don't see any students inside the school, but I can hear sounds of practice from the field. Oh, good! They seem to be at it. Excellent. If the students are here, the coach must be here too. I'll head over to the field right now. The baseball team is practicing their fielding. Monkey is yelling at his players from the bench. You all think this is some kind of joke? You're late on the first step. Fight for it like your life depends on it. Monkey is training his team members. He's not just a giant monkey. He's a ferocious boss monkey. Hey Monkey, how's practice? You again? I thought you settled everything with your pen pal project. You haven't gone home yet? You can't fool me with a made-up story like that. That was the truth. I didn't realize you were such a liar. I'm disappointed. God, he told you his classmate killed herself. Like, don't call him a liar. Like, you're just gonna make him feel worse. I told you that wasn't a lie. Okay, fine. Tell me about my pen pal's Bestie. You're really persistent, aren't you? Please, tell me about her and Bestie. How should I know about girl friendships? You have a best friend too, right? Yeah, a friend since childhood. We played baseball together. If he were in a tight spot, you'd lend him a hand, right? Well, yeah. Bestie tried to help Aya, who'd had a falling out with her classmates, but couldn't save her. Why do you think that was? How should I know? This is my guess, but I think you guys got on her way. What? She and Nishino were back on good terms, but you guys pulled them apart. You've got it all wrong. The reason she was pressured into doing all of that was Bestie's fault. What do you mean? Tell me. The baseball team members gather around. Among them is the ace and cleanup hitter Matsue. Coach, is something wrong? No, nothing. This guy, we're old buddies, and we were reminiscing about good times as well. Okay. We're aiming for nationals, and we're in the middle of practice. Please go home now. I get it, my bad. Hey. Yeah? They updated the Oba High School brochure. They have them at the front desk by the entrance, so take one home. What's that mean? Huh? That's all. What does he mean? I leave the field. I look around at the entrance, but I don't see any brochures. There aren't any brochures here. Did Monkey trick me? Or am I just looking in the wrong place? No, Monkey definitely said it was at the entrance. It's the school motto. Pretty admirable stuff. I can see some of the teaching staff through the window. I know. I'll try asking at the front desk. I call to the person inside. Excuse me. Yes, may I help you? I heard from Mr. Watanabe that there were school brochures here. Could I have one? Yes, of course. Please take as many as you need. I accept an Oba High School brochure. So this is what Monkey was talking about. It doesn't look especially new. Thank you. I open the brochure and look inside. Let's see. The brochure includes an interview with one of the graduates. Yukari Ishihara, curator, Shimane Art Museum, class of 2000. Interesting. I think that's a year later. I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for my 3 valuable years in high school. I hope you work hard and enjoy your high school experience. However, the real challenge of life is what happens after graduation. Even if you don't see results during high school, don't fret. Please continue making steady progress in your studies. This is what Monkey wanted me to see, huh? I take the brochure with me. Inquired Oba High School pamphlet. Or I guess maybe they graduated the following year. So they started in 1999 and graduated in 2000. Okay. It's almost time for the weather report. If it's like the other days, the filming should be taking place in front of Matsue Castle. Okay, let's go bother Snappy. What was it called again? Shiroyama Park. I've come to Shiroyama Park. There are only tourists here, though, and none of the TV broadcaster staff. Huh? They're not doing a weather report broadcast today? Maybe because it's Saturday. I guess the programs are different on weekdays. Are they filming it somewhere else today? Sitting here thinking will get me nowhere. I'll try going to the TV station for now. Or we could go to the art museum. Maybe not. Sanin Shuo TV. I don't think she likes me. I wonder if she'll turn me away if I call on her. I'd like to see Misaki Murakami, please. Do you have an appointment? I don't, but is it not possible? Let me call her. You sure? Miss Murakami told me to call her if you came. Oh, that's nice. Really? It seems she's taken a liking to you. Okay. What could she like about me? My max got through. Probably how you're always at max level. Anyway, I'll call her. Just a moment. What would this receptionist know about me being at max level? It's weird. Unless she's like talking, oh my gosh, this guy Max, he came, he called me a bitch, he was mean to my former classmates, he made me bring up something I never wanted to talk about again, yeah, but he just goes max mode, so I'm really into that. I decide to wait for Snappy. I'm bored. Maybe I'll look at something to pass the time. Okay. There's a poster advertising one of the station's programs hung on the wall. It's a poster for one of the programs. It has illustrations of the cast. There's an illustration of Snappy. Snappy comes over. So, you didn't go home. How can I? Don't you think it's about time you told me everything? I do want to, but you're worried about your old classmates. That's not all. Well, it's alright. I'll get to the bottom of this on my own. Let's ask about Bestie. Tell me about her best friend. Finally, the crux of the matter. Her last name is Nishino, right? If you already know, what else is there to talk about? Don't be so mean. What kind of person was Bestie? I didn't like her, or rather, I still don't like her. Jealousy? Just didn't get along. Bestie had a crush on Shorty, but Shorty had a crush on Aya. Interesting, it's a love triangle kind of thing. And then you had a crush on Aya. Four Eyes had a crush on you. Murakami had a crush on you. Fatty had a crush on Aya. I guess no one had a crush on Bitch. But everyone had crushes on the women. Except for Bitch, because she was a bitch. A love triangle, huh? Bestie might have been envious of her, and that turned to jealousy. The reason she committed suicide has to do with Bestie, right? The reason has to do with everyone, but I do think Bestie is to blame the most. If she'd been stronger, this wouldn't have happened. Who is Bestie? You got this far on your own, so figure it out yourself. Why do you stick up for her, even though you don't like her? I don't like her, but I want to protect her. What do you mean? It's our dream. Dream? I've strayed pretty far from the person I hoped to become when I was in high school. If my classmate can fulfill her dream, I feel like I can work harder. That's why even though I dislike her, I want to support her. Dreams, huh? So what's Snappy's dream? I seem to recall her having an argument with her boss. Snappy, do you want to become a reporter? Well, I haven't, but apparently that's me, drawn on that poster. It looks like you. They treat me like a TV personality. I'm actually of the same opinion as your boss. What? Doing variety shows is a respectable job too. If you keep giving your current job your best effort, I'm sure it'll come in handy when you make it to reporting someday. I know that, but you're making progress toward your dream right now, one step at a time. I'm sure she's rooting for you too. I guess, thanks. That's like the first nice thing he's said this whole game. Snappy smiles a little. I'll find my pen pal on my own. She doesn't exist. What? Nishino doesn't exist anymore. Snappy goes back to her work. What does she mean she doesn't exist? Snappy walks off without looking back. I look at Snappy's illustration on the poster. Snappy is gone, leaving behind some mysterious words, but man, this illustration is really good. A portrait of a human figure. Something rings a bell. A portrait makes me think of the art museum? What was it that I saw there? Wait a second! I look at the copy of the newspaper article from 15 years ago. There's a photo of Yoko Fumino. This is it! The person in this photo. I thought I'd seen her somewhere, but it was that painting. Just after I step outside, I get a text from Yuka. I check the text. Nishino's name in Jun's high school. Nishino's name was in Jun's high school class roster. Her first name is Yukari Nishino. The same first name as Ishihara from the art museum, but her last name is different. Boy, it took you all that to figure this out. Oh my god. You're a big dum-dum. Is it just a coincidence that their first names are the same, I wonder? Oh my god, you still haven't figured it out? Snappy said, Nishino doesn't exist anymore. Could she have meant that her last name changed? Yeah, that was unnecessarily cryptic. She doesn't exist anymore. Well, she changed her name, you know. Sitting here thinking won't get me anywhere. There's also the thing about the photo in the article. I'll go check out the art museum for now. Finally, I can go to the art museum. Oh, it's like in the evening now. Jeez. No wonder it's taken him like 8 days to figure all this out. I've come to the Matsue Art Museum. If I remember rightly, this is where I saw Yoko Fumino. I'm walking around the museum when I meet a museum employee. Excuse me. Yes, may I help you? I have a question about Ishihara, the curator. Are you doing research on the candidates for director? Yes, actually. I'm in favor of Ishihara becoming the director. I'm just doing some research. She's single, correct? Yes. Let's see what else I can find out. That's funny. In our research file, she has a different last name. That's because her parents divorced, so she took her mother's last name. And what sort of person is Ishihara? The curator is a passionate person and a warm person. She seems rather cool from the outside. She has passion hidden inside. With this current exhibit, she insisted she'd make it a success, even though everyone around her disagreed. The unknown local Matsue artist exhibit, huh? Please go see it. The painting called Mother is especially moving. Thanks. I continue walking around the museum. I came here because I wanted to see that painting. I stop in front of a painting. It's this one. A painting of a smiling middle-aged woman. I compare it with a photo of Yoko Fumino from the newspaper article that I copied. The model for this painting was Yoko Fumino. I look at the label by the artwork explanation, title Mother, artist Aya Fumino. Comments, this portrait was discovered at the Fumino residence, which was burned down on December 25th, 1999. It is a portrait of Yoko Fumino, done by her daughter Aya Fumino, who passed away at the young age of 18. Aya's dream was to become a painter. This work won the grand prize of the National High School Painting Competition. Yoko Fumino died in the fire, clutching this painting, which remained unscathed. It seems Yoko did not want her daughter's work to turn to ashes. Commentator, Yukari Ishihara. I'm looking at the painting when Ishihara comes over. It was my decision to hang it here. I wanted to make Aya's dream come true. What a lovely painting. The gentleness of the painter and her subject really come across. I can leave early today. Would you accompany me for a bit? I've got something I want to discuss, too. I'm waiting outside for Ishihara. Is she Bestie? I can't be sure yet. Ishihara comes over. I actually have a favor to ask. What is it? I moved recently, and the box with my work files is stacked all the way at the top. I'm wondering if you could get it for me. I don't know for sure, but I guess I can try. It's a quick walk from here. Apparently she has an ulterior motive, but then so do I. I want to find out if she's Bestie. Yeah, that's really suspicious. I'm actually really concerned. I think she's gonna do something weird. I think she's gonna attack me or something. I walk with Ishihara. The two of us walk into Ishihara's condo. It's an elegant apartment with 2 bedrooms, a living room, a dining room, and a kitchen. From the window, there's a view of Matsue City by night. There are unopened cardboard boxes stacked high. It looks like it's true that she moved recently. There are stacks of cardboard boxes in a mostly empty room. See if this is in the guidebook. Oh, it's not, damn. Huh. I wonder if she eats her meals here every day. It's a sofa. It looks soft and comfortable. With stylish interior lighting. The curtains are closed. Oh. Interesting. Let's see, where to begin? What should I do first? Could you please get that box at the top? Sure. I take down the box that was on top of the pile. On the box is the address of this place, 15301 Sodeshi Street, Matsue City. Is this the address of this place? Oh, did she give her address to Nozu maybe? And that's what that little card coaster was? He's like, oh, come meet me at my apartment. It is, why? Oh, no reason. I've seen those numbers before, but it can't be. This is the first time I've come here. It must be my imagination. After that, I helped her unpack from her move. Thank you so much. My room looks much better now. By the way, today I went to see that Tamatsu Kurui shrine you recommended. Oh, really? I haven't gone since I graduated from high school. It was a nice place. Oh, we're gonna have a drink. I'm sorry, could you hang on a moment? I can't seem to find the brandy. Ishihara opens a cardboard box. Inside are books and old albums. That's strange. Could it be underneath these? Ishihara starts taking out the books and old albums from the box. It's gonna be Arujo. Yep. Ugh! What? Yeah, it is. What kind of brandy is she looking for? Has Ishihara's last name not changed since she was high school? There's so many questions I want to ask. Didn't I just ask that? What's it called? It's called Arujo. Yeah, okay. Am I just not going to say anything? Have you been called Ishihara since the day you were born? Well, of course. Last names don't change that easily, do they? That's true. An old album that Ishihara takes out catches my eye. On the album are the initials NY. Could it be someone's initials? Nishino Yukari. Yeah. I can't find it. I hope you like beer. Ishihara brings over a couple cans of beer. I'll pass on the beer. More importantly, I've got some questions for you. What's the matter? Sounds kind of scary. Yeah, you had an opportunity to get in her pants, man. Oh well. I'll ask her straight up if she's Bestie. Just go ahead and save. We've got 5 minutes left, so I'll do what I can, and then we'll probably have to end the investigation next episode. Okay, I'll ask if she's Bestie. You're Bestie, aren't you? What are you even talking about? The bestie of the girl that pretended to be Aya Fumino and was my pen pal was you, wasn't it? I don't really know what you mean. You graduated from Matsue Oba High School in 2000, isn't that right? Gonna stay silent, huh? But I've got the evidence right here. It's in the brochure! I show her the interview of Ishihara in the Matsue Oba High School brochure. This is you, isn't it? Yes, so what? You were at Oba High School 15 years ago. Four Eyes, Bitch, Fatty, Snappy, Monkey, and Shorty were your classmates. I don't know who those people are. Showing her the brochure at least got her to admit that she's a graduate. Next, I need evidence that my pen pal and Ishihara were classmates. I wonder if there's something that would prove the connection between her and the other classmates. The roster? Something that would prove the connection. Okay, I'll ask her something. You're Bestie, aren't you? I don't really know what you mean. Nope. That wasn't it. Yeah, well, I don't know what to ask. The brandy you were looking for just now, what was it called? Orujo. Yes, Orujo. That's it. A Spanish liquor made from the remains of the pressed grapes. You sure know a lot. Of course I do. I've had a glass at Shorty's after all. Okay. No, that didn't work. Alright. Fuck. Have you been... Oh, I already asked this. Well... Might as well just load it. Okay, well, I am about to lose, so next time we'll start from the beginning of the investigation, so... we're finally confronting Bestie. I don't know. I don't 100% trust her. But we'll find out next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.